My name is Luis Enrique Vela Perez. I'm 43 years old, and I've been in Mexico for 12 years. I got deported 12 years ago, and I've been living in Mexico.
How'd you end up getting deported?
I chose the wrong path. I was messing around in the gang lifestyle, and I caught a case, and I ended up getting deported.
What was the experience of getting deported like?
No, it was bad. It was bad because I didn't know nothing about Mexico. They just throw you off and leave you in Mexico, and I ended up getting picked up by the cops right there. They didn't take my money, but they ended up taking us in. They ended up letting us go, and then eventually they ended up letting us do whatever we wanted. But it's bad because you're without money, and you're in another country that you don't know nothing about. So it's very hard.
So how long were you in America again?
My whole life, I was 1 year old when I got over there, and yeah, my whole life I was over there. My whole life.
What would you say would be some of the challenges adapting to Mexico from America?
Just the fact that they don't pay the same. The money it's harder to get. So yeah, that made it difficult, and just having the lifestyle from over there, it's a little hard when you come to Mexico, and you have to I don't know how to explain it, but you have to get with the way that Mexicans live. So yeah, it's a little different. It's harder. It's a little bit harder.
What would be like a key difference from America to Mexico? Just people that don't know.
Ah, it's poor. It's way poor. Like, I had it good over there when I was over there. I never knew what being hungry was till I came to Mexico. So yeah, that's a big difference right there. Just the lifestyle. It's way harder. Way harder.
Were there any like cultural differences or language barriers when you got here?
You know what? Actually, I've experienced Mexicans don't like Mexicans that speak English, so they treat you real bad. They don't like you, so you get treated bad, just by that.
Did they treat you any differently for being deported?
Nah, 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 nah. I can't say that. No.
And then did you have any friends or family over here in Mexico?
In my hometown in Zacatecas, yeah, I had family over there, but friends, no, no, nobody.
And then did you have any other support system when you got to Mexico?
No, other than my family, my brothers, my sisters, and my mom. That was it.
And what do you think you would be doing if you didn't have them at that time?
I would be in the street. I would be in the street. Easy. I would probably be dead. Honestly.
And what would you say that the Christian community has helped you with?
It has helped me personally, just my way of thinking. I don't think the same anymore. I try to help out however I can, and I just don't think about money as much anymore. I just try to help out and try to be a better person and live better. That's it. That's it.
Is safety a big concern in Mexico?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I almost got killed. Yeah. I have 5 broken ribs by the cops. Yeah.
Could you elaborate on that experience? About like when you almost got killed?
Explain how you want me to
Just like if however you're comfortable describing like what happened.
well, man, it's a long story, but I ended up getting into it with the wrong people. So I ended up going to jail, and I actually seen that a car came by and paid them some money. They took me to jail, and they just beat me up, broke my ribs for messing with the wrong person. It was one of the neighbors. I didn't know who he was, and I guess he was involved with he was a somebody, and yeah, and that's what got me in trouble.
What's like the biggest difference in an employment here?
Oh, employment. You know what? I can't even speak on that because since I've been over here, I haven't really I haven't worked since I've been over here. just the pay ain't it ain't worth for me to go get like a job from somebody. Like I rather go and clean a car or something, and I'll probably make more money than to get hired in a regular job. So yeah, that's what I was doing to get money for a little bit.
How do you support yourself now?
My family still helps me. They help me. If I wouldn't have had them, I wouldn't have. I don't know what I would be doing. I honestly can't tell you. But yeah, that's what has me right now. My family, they're the ones that help me.
And how were you living in America? Like, what was your lifestyle over there?
Well, it was good, but then it was bad because of the choices that I made. Like I was in a gang. I was involved with the gang, so there was drugs, there was violence. Um, there was a lot of things that I did over there that I don't do over here. Like over here, I'm just trying to get by. So that's like the difference that I was doing over there and I was doing over here. Like over there, I had too many family members that were involved in gangs and all that. So that was my whole life was gangs and violence, and that's what got me to end up getting deported.
Did you feel like you were deported unrightfully?
Yes, yes, I do because I felt like I wasn't born over there, but I grew up my whole life over there. So yeah, I do feel like they should have at least gave me an opportunity. But yeah, I do feel like yeah, it wasn't like I don't know. I do feel like it wasn't fair.
And then what are you hoping to do with like your future here in Mexico?
Well, now since I started getting involved with the church and stuff, now I'm starting to look at life a little bit different now. But what I'm trying to get out of this is just I don't know. I don't know. I've never even thought about that question honestly. Like right now, I'm barely thinking about it right now. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know to answer that question. I don't know.
What's your like coping mechanism with like what happened to you with being deported?
Man, I looked for God. I didn't have no other support but my family, and my other way out was God. I didn't have no other way. Honestly, that's the only thing that I don't know. I don't know. That's the only thing I could see that helped me out in my life was God. I was addicted to alcohol, to women, to drugs. Yes, yes, yes. Since I got deported, and it got really bad after I got deported because I don't know, something about just being deported that makes you think like, oh yeah, my life is over. You know what I mean? And it makes you go and mess around and do something. That's how I got involved with drugs. Yeah, just by thinking like that.
Do you ever hope to go back to America?
I do hope to go back because my family is over there, and I was like my whole lifestyle was pretty much over there. My friends are over there, my schools, my memories, everything are from over there. So yes, I do want to go back, and if I do go back, I mean, it's not gonna be the same. I'm not gonna go back to the same thing. That's for sure.
And then how have you been a part of the Christian community? Like, what do you do?
I barely started. I barely started going, what, 3 weeks ago? I barely started. I'm barely starting to go to church and stuff like that.
And what's like the biggest impact you've seen from that, from church?
My attitude changed, and just, I don't know, it's just a feeling that I have. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just a feeling that I have that I know it's for something better in my life. I just feel it.
And what motivated you to go to church?
What motivated me, man, is just I wasn't doing good. I was doing bad. I couldn't. Nothing was coming out right. I was just doing everything was bad. Everything was coming out bad. Till I started going to church, everything started changing. So that's what made me change. Yes.
What was like the initial thing? Like, were you just like constantly struggling, and then you're like, I need church? Like, what triggered like church will help me?
You know what? I felt the calling forever. I've always felt the calling. Just God kept on calling me, but I just never wanted to. I just never wanted to go. I don't know. I just never wanted to choose that. I'd rather be in the street and mess around. But what made me change was just reflecting on life and noticing that my life was just bad. That was it. That was it.
Could you share insights on some of the obstacles or like challenges deportees will face that you've seen?
Well, I mean, if you don't have nobody to help you, you're gonna get left in the street without no money, without no support, and you're gonna have to deal with that. So if you don't have nobody, I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, you're gonna be in the street like that's why there's so many people out in the street because they don't have nobody to help them, so they end up in the street. They don't have no support.
If you could tell someone that was going through your situation where they're not legally in America and they're kind of doing bad, like they're in gangs or anything, what would you tell them?
Oh man, it's not something that you could tell somebody. Like they need to experience it for themselves. Like I can't tell you. Like I could just tell you for my experience. Like you could tell me whatever you wanted, and I wouldn't listen, and I wouldn't learn unless it happened to me. So now that it happened to me, now I understand that you know what I should have not messed around. I shouldn't have got involved with drugs. I shouldn't have done so many things, but I did, and that's what messed me up. But yeah, I shouldn't have done a lot of those things that I did, and I do regret it. But there's not something that you could really tell somebody or make them do or something. They need to experience it for themselves. I mean, that was my experience that I could tell somebody. I don't know what I could tell somebody that it would make them change. I honestly can't tell. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what would make somebody change. I honestly don't know.
And then what's the church that you go to? What is it called?
Calvary Chapel.
And how do you like it there so far?
I love it. I love it. I love it.
How often do you go?
I go every week, but I'm starting to make more time. But I'm barely starting. This is all new to me.
How is your family doing in America right now?
My family's good. Everybody's good over there. I only have one more other brother that got deported, and we don't even know what happened to him. He's been missing for 13 years. So yeah, we don't even know what happened to him. But other than that, my everybody's good. Everybody.
And then, did you have any immediate family? Like, did you have like kids or a wife or in America? Girlfriend?
I had girlfriends and I have two kids, but I was never in their life. Yeah,
Do you still talk to them today?
nah. Yeah, once I got deported, I lost contact and just everything. I lost everything.
Do they know you've been deported?
I think so. Yeah, but they don't look for me or nothing. I haven't talked to them or nothing.
How old are they, the kids?
I think one of them's about 18, and the other one's about 9 right now.
Would you go visit them if you went back to the States?
Yes, I would. Of course, I would. Yes, I would.
All right, I think that's it.